Hello.
Hello everybody. This is the All About botscamp.co interview in a secret garden in Zurich, Switzerland. And it's all about the details, the facts, the birth of this online conference. By the way, it's the worldwide first online conference which is emphasizing the stuff about bots, chatbots as well. Now, next to me, we have the Thomas Schulz. He's the founder.
Maurice. Hi.
Hi there, Thomas. He's saying hi in English. Not. Can you say it in Swiss German?
Hoi zusammen.
You understand? Hoi zusammen. I say grüezi, which is also traditional Swiss German. Now back to English. This is the Thomas Schulz, the founder, and he gave birth to the idea for the first BotsCamp online conference, which is in a camp style only, as I understand, several days ago. My name is Maurice Codourey. I'm the PR and media guy of the botscamp.co. So we would like to know more about that conference, which will take place on the 7th of December this year, starting at 4 p.m. European time.
Exactly.
I see. Okay, so what was the original idea to do such a bots camp? Please, Thomas.
Thank you, Maurice. It's not the first time, not that we are talking to, I have to say it's the first time that we are talking to each other. Normally we are interviewing other guys, and we started in April with the Smart Health Lab, and with the legendary Smart Health Lab talks, or the TV even. Perhaps one of you have seen this already.
Yes.
So I like it very much now, being interviewed by you, and we will see what will happen. No? But your question was like, yeah, we started in April with the lab, you know, like saying a community, and then we said like, yeah, we need some support, and then say, oh, okay, why not getting digital support? And then we invented Shaila. Shaila is a bot. Shaila hopefully can present as well on the Bots Camp on 7th of December. And yeah, this was all the start. Then I was digging in all this bot stuff, you know, and this was April. And as you said, like only 2 weeks ago, I had a sleepless night in Barcelona, where we are living. And then I suddenly said like, okay, let's do this camp.
Yeah. You see, sometimes good things in life, they show up in the night when you cannot sleep. And the next morning you start a new adventure, like the botscamp.co. Now, about the Smart Health Lab, we started, you are right, Thomas, within 5 months, only a little bit that for more than 5 months, we have on the Twitter account, we have more than 1,400 followers, and the Shaila bot, which is an own Twitter account, has already 630. So if you just take these little figures, of course there are much more figures about interactions also in our Slack community, which we have behind all this, is an incredible success. Now we are talking about the Bots Camp, which is showing even more success within a very short time. First, for our viewers, we would like to know the concept, the Bots Camp. Now we know something about chatbots or communication bots. Now, the Bots Camp itself, what are the key factors of such an online camp?
Yeah, perhaps I have to make a step back to explain like why we are doing this online, and not like there are a lot of conferences already, or happened already, or will happen about bots or chatbots. But as you say, or as I said before, I'm living in Barcelona, so I thought like, okay, traveling all around to San Francisco, I would like to go to San Francisco, you know, but the next day you have to be in Vienna, or then in Germany, Switzerland. Then I said like, it can't be, you know, there are such many people and great bots, great experts on this. And I said like, okay, how to bring this all together in a very quick time is making it online, you know. So that's why I said, okay, make this conference online. So it's that was the idea, the background of the Bots Camp. And the concept is a boot camp, saying like not as all the others do sometimes, like inviting the big names, and keynotes will be held by I don't name now anyone, but like to say like, yeah, this is the big shots, and no, we're doing it the other way around. Saying like everyone is invited to pitch for a session, and interestingly, people asking me now like, yeah, how many sessions we have, who is going to present, what is your audience, and I have to say, I don't know. Maurice, what do you think? Is this a problem?
This is no problem. This is a disruptive system of an ongoing project we called often the rapid prototyping instrument. You don't know all the time where it's going, but in the rapid prototyping you proceed anyway and you find good things along the way. About the bot shots, I think you were telling the right thing. You know, it is you know, who is the bot shot? No, who is the hotspot? Well, at the end you get a bit confused, but I think that is very crucial. It is not only an online conference. No, it is an online boot camp, as you said. Let's say at the end there will be 20 sessions planned. And there will be, let's say, some 40 or 50 entrances to play the 20 sessions. That means the audience has the power to vote for the content they would like to hear about, would like to know more about it. So that means it is user generated. It is even something like participatory design, where we are going along also with the Smart Sales Camp since a long time. So that means we could expect unusual, unknown, very known people talking about bot system and technology. What would be the areas? You know, now we are talking the bots, okay, where they are already in work or in function, and where there are areas of development. Can you please emphasize about the industries we will hear about in this botscamp.co?
Yeah, I think the main areas we will have bots talking about is like in healthcare, definitely in travel industry, like in fintech, finance as well. And in commerce. These are like, if you read the latest posts I made on Twitter, it's all about these areas, the bots in the industry. But there, on the other hand, they're like as well in like process engineering, like project management. You see a lot of bots already in Slack, for example, supporting your team doing your job. You know, this is not even industry specific. So I'm expecting having a great variety of bots or of people who want to talk about bots, or even not presenting bots, you know, like as well some processes or what you have to, how you prepare something in process-wise, talking about user interface, user experience, and all this stuff. So yeah, we started three days ago going online with the website, and we have already 3 sessions online, which I'm very happy of, and the demand is very big. You know, people are chatting, talking, and as I said before, we have over 200 followers already, and they are not like any, they are real followers, you know, with interests in our bots camp.
Now, if we go into the bot itself, you know, a system, let's think about, as I heard, in tourism, airline industry. So the bot is an algorithm which is taking over some standardized communication procedures, could be transferred to the chatbot communication bot. Well, in a smarter way than only say yes or no as an answer, as we know already. So a bot is capable of doing more. Now, if we think about such a standardized communication procedure, maybe tourism, maybe not, what could be, you know, the areas to place it into work, you know, to make that thing work? What could be the jobs for a chatbot?
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm not the chatbot expert as such, you know, but I'm like the community guy, or like the guy who's going to organize the conference. But definitely, as you said before, like it's not the chatbots, they need to have like artificial intelligence, or they need to be intelligent, you know, responding to what the user says, and not just, as you said, like stupid, yes, no, or based on some words. And there are already big movements. For example, if you see like the big Facebook group we have about bots, there every day like posting a lot of people asking or asking for advice. And yeah, but coming back to your question, I think like again, we are with the Smart Health Lab for months now in the healthcare area, and there I think there's a big opportunity, or as I said before, in the commerce as well. Imagine you can tell what you like, and the bot supports you then like with your choice, or even with the best price. You know, these are amazing movements.
I think so too. Now, if we put it together, as you said, the botscamp.co is not the job to know all the stuff about this. It is the job to invite the people who know all about it, and they will then apply for having a session, maybe one of these 20s, and we learn a lot about online without having the hassle of travel time, travel costs, and even being able, you know, to push the replay button. If you miss some session, you can have the replay button and have it afterwards, you know, clearly delivered to your living room where you're eating something crispy on your sofa, maybe, or something else. So,
Maurice, one statement before you said I have to correct you if you forgot something, and you did.
Yep, I forgot something.
What is really important is not the conference. It's not only about those who know already about bots. You know, it's for all those who don't have an idea about bots, but who are working in this area, because these are the guys and girls who are going to see the conference. You know, it doesn't help you have a lot of interesting sessions and no one going to look it. You know. That's why, but you're right. The first step is like finding these interested people to present, having like an idea, direction in what the bots camp will go, and then in the second time, this question I had already as well from people like, who will be the audience? The audience is depending on the sessions, and but I'm assuming, as I said before, in these industries or areas, there will be the people interested because they see or they have heard what bots can do. But I think after the conference they have a better idea how they can support.
I think that was also very important piece about the target group, who is invited, you know, to be in the plenum, in the digital plenum of that botscamp.co. It is the me and you, and it's the everybody who is interested in this new technology and likes to know more about it. You're right, it's an end user bots camp.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay, this is, in fact, it is very important. Again, I wanted to ask you, Thomas, about the bot job, you know. By the way, the bots camp, it's the bot spot to be. Yeah, well, okay, thank you. So,
but.
the but. Okay, now I'm coming back. So, let's think about the bot. He is capable of doing registration processes, building a community. Then I heard about check-in procedures for the airlines. Then I heard about product hunts. Can it be that the job itself for the bot, we don't know yet where it's going to?
Yes and no, but we don't have even to think about too far. Let's go back to the bots camp. Definitely you have met Sparky, no?
Yeah, the Sparky.
Yeah, Sparky. What he is doing, he's supporting me in building up the community. And some people think like, yeah, very stupid, just answering new followers. But people perhaps realize that he is capable to see what language the people are talking. You know, this is a very small step, you know, but for me as a user, very nice, you know, if the bot talks the language I have in my Twitter bio, for example, you know. Yeah. And Sparky is definitely just like the first step on the onboarding, you know, like saying hello. We can adapt the statements he made. We will in the near future, once we have more sessions, we will even be able, based on the Twitter bio of a new follower, to tell him like, hey, you're interested in HR, so why don't you listen? Or this is, for example, an interesting spot for an HR session.
So the Sparky, by the way, the Sparky is the bot of the botscamp.co, you know, the camp which has the own bot, Sparky. It's, by the way, it's a young, dynamic male human being, maybe working as a ranger in the mountains, maybe Swiss mountains, maybe not, you know, in the digital area you can live everywhere. So that's about Sparky. I was wondering just now, let's say,
we come back to your question.
Yeah, no, I have another question now. You know, this is rapid prototyping. We sometimes don't have time for structures. Structures come later. So, coming back, I was thinking just, let's say, there are 50 people applying for a session. There would be then maybe 20 slots which would be voted for, then it's done. Maybe the other sessions would also have been great, and maybe the people would say, oh, come on. Now it's already over, and as we know it by nature of conferences, unplugged traditional conferences, it's about next year somewhere else. Now, if that happens, let's say it is an unexpected success, what could you do with the botscamp.co, you know, to answer, let's say, questions and rumors, and how is it going to further develop? Could you redimension the rhythm of such a bots camp?
Yeah, definitely.
What can you do?
Yeah, we can do it if you like every month, you know. But this is exactly the nice thing. We have been to a lot of conferences, you know, like offline. Imagine now, yeah, you have to organize the room and food and everything and book 1 year beforehand. And all I had to do, like asking the internet, are you ready? You know, and this is like, yes, we can do it. If we really have that success, we can make it in 3 months' time, the next one.
Wow.
But to add something before, you were telling me about like the voting, 50, at the end we have only such and this. And what we are doing, we have already bots on our Slack community supporting this process, you know. We have like Donut AI. Thank you guys, Donut, you are incredible, you know, what they are doing. Every participant who will be join the conference will be jumping in the Slack community. What Donut is doing, like every week, based on algorithms, he's looking for two people in this group to say like, hey, let's have a donut together, you know, even if in our case it will be virtual, you know, but connecting people to each other. And that's why I don't like that people are saying like it's virtual. At the end, it's not, sure, it's online, but it's not virtual, because there we have a really personal contact supported by a bot. We are back again to this question, you know.
Just think about the donut bot, you know. This is the first donut you can eat without having problems with your weight.
Back to healthcare, no?
Yeah, back to healthcare. In fact, this could also be a healthcare bot, donut. Sympathetic name, no calories, and meet the people you want. Eat a crispy donut, of course, online version. It will be also the chance to have new behaviors, thanks to botscamp.co. What else do we have? Did I miss something, Thomas?
Yes, I missed something.
Oh my God.
Yeah, definitely.
Here we go. The Thomas has still something to add. Thank you.
No, now we were talking about Donut, but we have another bot.
Another bot.
In place in Slack, and this is Polly.
The Polly, which is a bird.
Yeah, but what Polly will do, Polly will support us for the whole voting process. Polly is as well a great bot in the Slack. As well, here perhaps open bracket. Last week we have been to Bilbao, you know, and I was starting with some looking for some bots and who would be interested, even without having the page online. And then I wrote to Polly on Twitter, and suddenly there came a message, no? And I said like, huh? And it was Spanish time, it was like midnight, you know. And Polly, the founder, he wrote me like, said, yeah, let's chat. I said, hey, what, now? Yeah, now. I said, oh, okay. So what I did, I said like, okay, no. Cool. Then I had a Skype call at midnight with him, and he said like, that sounds very great. Yeah, we are in, you know. And this is as well wouldn't be possible saying like without the whole online world. So yeah, saying like we have Polly, we have Donut, and we will even have another bot, but I'm still looking for, and perhaps this could be a call to action. because we are looking for a bot who can support us in managing all the tasks. You know,
Yeah.
once you're in the Slack group as a speaker,
Yeah.
you have to
Yeah.
do some things. You know,
Yeah.
and there I'm
I
looking
see.
for a bot
Yeah.
to support us.
Yeah.
So if you have any idea or any tip,
An
Just,
administration bot. So maybe you have already the feeling. So the botscamp.co, it is full of bots. It has a Slack community. It is a lot of interactivity. You get to know a lot more knowledge than you had before. It is not necessary a prerequisition that you have some kind of engineer degree or so. You can just join, you know. The Me and You is
Absolutely,
invited for the Bots Camp to get closer. Maybe you have already thought about where you are as an employee or as an entrepreneur, as a startup, you have already thought about implementing a bot. That would be the place to be,
Absolutely,
you know,
yeah.
to get more about, well, is it possible to implement, in our case, we have now in the business a bot which is helping manage and organize all the stuff. You heard it, you know, Donut Polly, all the other bots, Sparky, our Shiloh, which is a community building specialist. It's a young, dynamic woman, you know, working 24 hours in the digital world and getting, you know, some healthcare professionals together, and they have an exchange. It's crazy, I can tell you.
absolutely. Yeah.
Is there something else, Thomas?
No.
I think so far not. So you heard a lot about the botscamp.co, 7th of December. You go into the Twitter, you will find the Bots Camp. You go on the webpage, you register, you're ready. Or maybe you are a participant who would like to have a session, you know, then apply for a session with your bot idea or your bot project already into place. Is that okay?
Absolutely, yeah. So hope you find this information useful, what we gave to you, and we get some slices out of this video, and
Yep.
then we put it on the website as well. But yeah, have a look on the website, and there you can even register your session. So you'll see on the session, join us, and then you have a link
Yep.
as well. You come directly to a form where you can put in your idea, and then we will have a look at it and come back to you.
Yep.
And in one last point is like Apple, no? One last point,
Yep.
one last thing is like we have some so-called very early bird tickets, because you have seen the tickets are 100 euros or 99 euros. And if you're one of the first 20%ers, and we have already 10, so if you really want to join, then talk to us or write us, and then you get the 50% of this 99 euro. And but only if you present, not as a participant. And
Yeah.
that's it. But
And for the participants, are there early
yeah,
bird
we have-
tickets too?
Absolutely, yeah, we have
Uh-huh.
100 early bird tickets. You know,
100
that's not-
early bird.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
like in
Okay.
another
Yeah.
early bird. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have 100 early
Yeah.
birds. So
Okay.
definitely.
So hurry up and get the early bird promotion super special discount. You know, now we change back to Swiss German. Thomas,
Danke dir.
danke dir vielmals. Es war also extrem lässig, informativ, wunderbarst.
Schönen Abend
Ja, einen schönen
miteinander.
Abend miteinander. You couldn't follow that because it's Swiss German, where a lot of people are saying it's not a language, it's a sickness in the throat. But I think that's a compliment. Now, from the secret garden in Zurich, close to the city of Zurich, you will never find it, because you cannot find it, because we find it only occasionally. So, back from us about the botscamp.co. It's okay?
Anything more?
No, I don't have anything more. I think we will do another interview when it's getting closer to the 7th of December with even more dramatic content, which is now an accent not available in Switzerland. So, Thomas, thank you very much
Maurice.
for the
And,
Botscamp.
thank you, and see you soon.
See you soon. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.